I would say Team Empire, they're going to want to try and take these team fights to the best of their ability. Vici Gabe are going to try and get some key items out, and this could go either way. Like, it's really... It's hard to say at the moment. I do like the Shadow Demon pick out as well, because obviously you've got that Purge, as you were saying, you've got the sort of lockdown just to guarantee these people, as well as the defensive disrupt capabilities, and there's quite a lot which could be done here. Okay, well, I'll quickly go through the teams. On the Radiant, we have VG, and we will see Super taking that Bristleback, FY on the Spirit Breaker, as you said, that support role, and we will see Queen of Pain here by Ice, going to be in the off lane, and we'll have How going as that lifestealer down here safe.
All right, for Team Empire, we've got Silent handling Gyrocopter, Aloha Dance playing Wisp, Resolution playing Dragonite, Always Wanna Fly playing Shadow Demon, and lastly Yoki playing the Tide Hunter here.
With the double mango build as well. Gonna have mana for days. So already Silent and Aloha Dance has just got the ward down, and they've got to be careful here. Just obviously they've all been scouted out, and everyone is just pinging in the moment, so they know that there's obviously vision about here, and we will see FY rotate.
We got
actually
stunned.
1 sec. Yeah, that's the stun there onto How. He's got to be walking away
He
now.
didn't rocket barrage. Oh, he's saving it or something.
No, he doesn't have a skill point yet. Super here, they're all staggered together. He knows he's got his rage. He's getting his auto attacks off, focusing down How, and then How's going to be in trouble. Cast comes back, but that's the first one. Simon's got it, and now Lohan down, staying alive by the skin of his team. Super able to finish him off with the quills. Going for more here. There's now a charge coming from top. Super is getting quite a lot of these quills, but now Fenrir's taking the damage as well. They managed to finish off Super, and this is suddenly turning quite
Resolution,
the cluster.
he's in trouble.
Resolution gets
Deny him.
Oh, that would have been a nice snipe, but now Silence getting focused off. As this happens, we still got Always Wanna Fly taking a fight to the side.
They're charging Silent over here.
Oh my word, this is all over the place. Silent now getting charged through. FY here, and he gets rocked by, I'm afraid he's going down as well. So this is a 3-for-2 exchange. Witch Doctor managed to get away, nearly 3-for-3. And
who's gonna get? How's gonna get the rune?
And he's like, okay, what was I up to? I'm going for that rune, I get the bounty. So VG get the bot rune on How, and Yoki gets top. Oh, wow, okay, right. That was quite an initial exchange.
Yeah, I think it's gonna come in a benefit of Empire, honestly. Okay, so you saw what happened. Now the Queen of Pain has only 150 mana to work with. Normally this will be a great lane for Quap, but in this circumstances it's going to be better for him. Mid lane is going to be great for the Bristleback here now, going up against Dragonite. And bottom lane, it should still go the way of Empire.
Well, yeah, it was quite equally spread in how they got the distribution there. Always Wanna Fly did get away with 1 kill, 1 assist, so you see a little bit of goal, but How, there's going to be open wounds, cast bounce back, but there's the disruption to help out. Spirit Breaker still has his charge available, Silent still standing there, will charge forward on the Silent now, trying to focus him down with the tether, keeping him up a bit, and Gyro able to get underneath his tower, but Always Wanna Fly is taking quite a bit of damage as well, and they are kind of just sharing the load there, but they won't get any kill. The damage that's come out though, they don't have the regen really. There's 1 bubble charge left on Io, and Shadow Demon's already sitting at 69 HP with 3 stick charges.
Yeah, they really need Aloha to get level 2, and if Spirit Breaker had his 17% there, that could have looked very bad for them. But now they're getting their levels here. This will be when Wisp can turn around the team fights. He's only got 1 bottle charge right now.
Resolution in the mid lane. There's not enough for another Quills. Is there any mango? No mango available. But he did have a bottle charge which he was using. Very close to killing Resolution there. But they will back out. So Bounty Rune now out onto FY. And there's going to be an Invis going the way of Super. Top of his bottle.
Yep, very close in the middle. And no Resolution. I want to say he's doing relatively well in the mid lane. Both should be trading evenly, and Super's got his bottle though.
Oh, Resolution has got his stick. Obviously, he's got his bottle crowing back as well. But Silent and Co just standing around here. This bot lane, FY with a couple of bashes out, and this could turn quite nasty very quickly. It's quite scary to see. Silent already using that flat cannon, just trying to get as much harass out as he can. And FY will just be rotating around through the woods.
The thing is, all they have to do is kind of wait out the rage, and all they have to do is disrupt somebody. That's the best thing they can do. Disrupt the person who goes on silent after, and then once the open wounds are gone, then they can turn around. But the thing is, yeah, they still have Voodoo Restoration.
Resolution mid lane. Yeah, FY hits on with the charge. Super's taking quite a bit of damage. Unfortunately, there's the kill. FY able to tank the tower, didn't have to have any worry to Super, and they get the kill. So, nice rotations there. That just shows how much Spirit Breaker can achieve. Bristleback set up the kill nicely, and then they just went to town on it.
Oh. And Yoki's going to be going for a bottle. Ice already has his bottle, so this is bottle gaming right now.
Yeah, there's ball on Wisp, ball on Dragonite, bottle on Tide. Yeah, bottles all over the place.
Bottle on Wisp too.
And there's going to be Gyrocopter cast up there before he get his Rocket Barrage off, but that was a rage anyway onto Hal. So it's just a case of they're throwing around. Oh, Yoki up top could be in trouble. There's going to be the dagger taking quite a few attacks. There's the blink forward from Ice wants to finish him off. There's going to be a charge even if he does get away, but he won't. So Queen of Pain gets the kill, and that courier never made it to him with the bottle.
Very unfortunate not getting the bottle there.
I will be grabbing this regen rune now, which is very nice. He's setting that for that lane. There's going to be a rotation here of always want to fly in the mid lane.
Yeah, they're just getting out-rotated right now, and it's showing how strong their lanes are. Bristle can dive so easily, as well as that Spirit Breaker charge. Queen of Pain, once you get the bottle, you kind of hands out win that lane against Tide. There's not much you can do.
And there's a courier bringing out the boots, full resolution in the mid lane. And ISS retain back to top. There is a charge available actually on the Spirit Breaker. Sorry, he doesn't quite have the mana yet, so Yoki's just still safe to stand there. So at the moment, Empire's just playing it safe, just trying to grab what they can, and Hal's last hit away. Looking at the farm-wise, we can see that Gyro is currently leading the last hits, equal with the Dragonite, but there's not much in it between the top few. And always want to fly, we'll just be stacking the Ancients up here for him. Just trying to maximize efficiency when it can.
I mean, this game could have looked a lot different if they had just gotten out of the jungle with 2 kills. But with that 3-kill, turnaround for VG, now it's looking like they might have made a mistake. Quap is level 6, so he also has 8 stick charges, and he's being charged here up top. Yoki is.
Yeah, this could be very nasty. Yoki. It's that constant threat. He's got his boots now, so he can try and get back, but there's going to be the blink in, and that is the charge which follows. He does have a Ravage available if he wanted to throw out, but now Shadow Demon's turned up as well. He will just continue to run away. Poison's being thrown around. There's a Disrupt here. Tide Hunter could throw out the Ravage if he wants to. There's the Ravage hit onto him, needs the Anchor Smash, will throw it out, and they get the kill onto Queen of Pain. Charge cancelled there by FY.
Oh, mid lane, they've got a lot. Okay, Super's going to get this kill on Resolution.
But yeah, he does have 10 stick charges, so he can be using those, but keep it alive for another second. Does have a stun. Oh no, not available there. Super will get a kill, as you said. But there's going to be a rotation. Invisible Tide, no Ravage, no Gush. So if they go for Super, they're just running at him. But speaking of running at him, Silence coming in. Unfortunately, they will just slip around each other. Super spots him out, and they just go back their separate ways.
Yeah, this is very unfortunate. Resolution trying to go to the top rune beforehand, but with the... You normally don't see this on a Bristleback. Normally you see him maxing out his Bristleback before he goes the Nasal Goo, but playing it really well here so far and getting that early on. Able to die with the Spirit Breaker and now just able to chase him down easily. So.
Oh, speaking of Spirit Breaker up top, always want to fly, being charged. This could be nasty. Getting focused down, will get the disrupt onto him, but unfortunately, there's already rotations here. They use the Sonic Wave, which hits onto Io, doesn't hit onto Gyro though, and Spirit Breaker tries to finish him off with a bash, but now Ice comes in, gets the scream, and then we'll have to think about leaving. Doesn't have a blink for 2 seconds, able to get away from the tower, and can now blink and TP home. We'll just go back into the lane and then go around. Now Super's ready to dive. Gyro still has some mana, so he can be throwing out those Rocket Barrages, but now he's already used it. There's going to be the goo. There's going to be a TP rotation here. Silence taking the damage again. Shadow Demon's back, comes through the disrupt. Now there's going to be a dagger onto the Shadow Demon.
Oh,
they're focusing on Super, and he tries to silence ground and fly against it. There's the Quills, and it's nearly enough, but the charge will eventually get it. He's actually got a long distance going. Never mind, Io's just turned up, so able to just heal Silent to full.
And here comes Resolution. He's rotating over, but...
Yeah, good call. Just cancel the charge when you're not going to get that. ISO size will just get back on Queen of Pain. And, yeah, they'll go the separate ways. Now, Yoki has rotated towards bottom. Lifestealer has got that phase. We'll try and get that Valley Harass out onto him once he can. And they are trying to focus down top by the looks of it. There is currently 3 sitting here. They have popped to Dragonite's form, so they want to try and just get this down. Up top, we see Spirit Breaker grabbing this top room.
Yeah, I thought Yoki would get a TP. He doesn't have one still. His Ravage is coming up here, so would have been nice to have that here, but he's gonna pick it up eventually. But they're still getting pressured. Let's look at Wisp level 5. They will be picking up this tower. Are they gonna contest this?
And no fortification here. Super just walks in, try and pull it. I think they have to kind of go, maybe try and go for the denial. The poison ticket over, will get stunned up, and unfortunately Dragonite will get. There's a TP here though. Lifesteal is here. Remember, he's very fast. Right, we're getting with. There's going to be the disrupt. Down is here. Silent turns it, tries to focus down ISO size, but now he's getting focused and will not quite go down. There it is. The ultimate from the Lifesteal is enough to finish it. Dragonite will now fall, and it looks like VG are just going to clean up shop here. Always one of Flies trying to escape. Yoki does have the Ravage, but he's too late into this fight. So if he ravages alone. He will go down. This is going to be a 5-man wipe. We'll get an anchor smash off before he goes down. But VG lose a tower, take 5 lives.
Yeah, that was all on. I think it's all on Yoki not having that TP. He really could have picked it up earlier before he checked the rune, and I honestly think he needed to rotate a lot sooner. And that was just nice plays with the Infest coming out alive. I mean, Ice looked like he was going to fall there, but
yeah,
easy turnaround. They don't have enough damage without the Ravage. There's just not enough.
Well, fortification has been used, obviously, as this tower's now falling. Empire are all running top, but Silent currently has Treads and an Aquila. It's got to be careful, because these fights, like... I didn't really take into account how much damage that Infest would do, because it looked like some people were going to escape there, but they're just that Infest bomb kind of, when he just comes out of it, just does that damage, and it's enough to give them some kills. So looking at the Ancients are getting stacked either side, and that'll be some more gold going their way. Super, do you think he wants to just build up the Crimson Guard here, or just get a Vanguard and then move on to something else from that?
Crimson Guard's pretty good against a Dragonite and a Gyrocopter, just to negate all the physical DPS, but at the same time you kind of need more movement speed, might need the Saint and Yasha. You also need a BKB this game, it's really helpful. I'd say BKB is the most useful thing, just because you negate the Soul Catcher, and maybe you can...
Oh, up top, sorry, 1 second, there's going to be the cooldown there. Silence still standing incredibly low for the Wisp, not quite enough, the cooldown wasn't there as well, and Io both go down.
Mid lane, they're going in as well.
Again, more fights there, they are just going to be backing out their Super, was hit by the Soul
Resolution,
Catcher.
He's got a haste rune, he's coming top.
All over the map, Resolution really wants to find Ice, he went pretty low, there's going to be the stun, does have his brief fire available, but Queen of Pain will just go for the TP, doesn't stick charges, but he's unfortunately already dead. Revolution, that haste rune able to secure him the kill.
Yeah, what a timely haste rune. They really need to get back in this game. 15-6 now, 11 minutes in. I mean, I had level 5 about 4 minutes ago.
Got hit by the cast once. Super won't be able to commit to this, especially with Shouting behind him. Yeah, sorry, that was kind of aggression all over the map there. Yeah, look one way and then suddenly there's something going on in another lane. And looking item-wise, Lifesteal's already got phase in his drums. Compare that to the Gyro's Treads, and he has got his Bracer. Is this going to get to the stage? Lifesteal could just get plenty of items and start running down the enemy. Okay, they have got Io as well to give them that extra movement speed. Dragonite really could do with getting item out, as you talked about going for the Silver Edge, but it looks like he's currently got an Ogre Club. Would you say that you just go straight up for a...
They're so far behind, they kind of have to go for a BKB, it looks like. I mean...
I was thinking about the BKB, but the usage, I suppose... Like, the Queen of Pain obviously bar all, but up top, this could be a potential.
Yeah, the biggest problem for me right now is just how long it took Wisp and Shadow Demon to get 6. I mean, Shadow Demon's still level 5. Wisp was like level 5 or 6 minutes ago, and he just got shut down because of the team fights.
Top, 1k gold. Radiant's Courier was just...
Wait, what?
Just died to the creeps up top.
Radiance?
Yeah, with Chainmail and Robe the Magi. I'm not sure what happened there. It just literally... I caught the very tail end of it where it was just dying to the creeps. So, yeah.
That's a Blade Mail going to be picked up for Spearbreaker. But now he has to wait 3 minutes.
Okay, well that is not what they wanted whatsoever. Yeah, missed who was controlling that at the moment, but I'm assuming it was the Spirit Breaker if that was all sitting on it. How down bot just sitting here under the tower. They have got the potential to go for this. They're currently smoked up. Dragon Knight does have his ultimate available, but there's the potential for the TP rotation, so do they really want to die this, especially with Isis Eyes pressuring on
Dire's
mid.
middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, they kind of whiffed out the smoke. That's why you can see Ice playing really aggressive. He knows he can play as long as the Shadow Demon doesn't disrupt him and then Dragon Knight stuns him. That's basically all they have until the Blink Ravage. And speaking of Tide, they're charging him.
Once this happens in the mid lane, there's going to be the cooldown use on Fenrir. He's just getting focused down and they get the kill. And you speak about Tide down bot, he's getting charged. He does have the ultimate available, and Yoki is just getting pushed around. It's going to be a re-OK here now, but now Silence into the fight. FY and Co just trying to run away. How? He needs to try and even finish the kill or escape. He has now just invested the creep, sitting in the lane. And Io is just going to potentially just take Silent back with him. No, we'll leave Silent down here. And they will continue this push to this tower. So they know that he's in the melee creep, but the rest of his team's trying to back him up. He will just now go for the attack on the Silent. There's the Ulmo, which connects on to them. There's the Ravage as well. Super in trouble. House still alive, barely, but now he goes down. Silent style standing. Now Super wants to fight him up, but Whispers returns to the fight. Yoki is about to go down with 46 HP. And can Ice get away with Blinky? Will. And the Death Ward comes from long range. Fender is able to keep him into the tree line, but Super maybe stuck in between the creeps. No, he's got the stick charge. He's still standing. Oh my god. What a fight there.
Jeez, they just got choke pointed so hard there at the end. Oh my goodness.
Such a tease as well. Super just standing there on the skin of his teeth. Oh.
Jeez, man. Yeah, Super's just doing too much work. They let him get too big at this stage, and he's got 2,000 gold now. There's no stopping him.
It's, 20 kills onto Vici, and you feel like Empires are going to be able to turn a fight, and then suddenly it goes like that, and yeah, this is scary.
Yeah, it's very scary. It's just the problem right now is, they kind of fed away too many kills. Yoki not being at that top team fight. Oh, they're going to steal a stack here.
Yeah, look what's happening to their agent stack. Is there nothing Empire can just have here? They cannot catch a break. Always want to fly on the side. We'll be stacking up some poison, but now from mid lane, Yoki is already hit by that dagger. Relocate coming in again. Let's see if this fight goes a bit better. The charge immediately knocks Silent and Aloha down back, but they get the kill and always want to fly. Now this is going to be them focusing on. Silent needs to try to run away. He's already been open wounds by the lifestealer. There was a TP out. Now Courier gets focused as well. Oh, Silent tries to get away. Doesn't have any more stick charges available. It's already on cooldown. Silent getting run down. Super nearly dies, but it's another triple kill to Super, and they're going back for those ancients. Where were they? Oh my word, they're just going back to the gold. 3k gold and in 15 minutes in. Look at this, 1,385 gold towards the Radiant, minus 478 for the Dire. This is quite crazy at this point. Look at the Super's net worth.
Yeah, I don't know why Tide didn't farm this stack for his Blink Dagger, but maybe they really were saving it for the Gyrocopter, getting him back into this game, but poor guy, he's just 2-5 now. He's only got a Yasha, and he's got no HP to think of, but they do have the Blink Dagger on Yoki now. He's almost level 11, and his Ravage is almost off cooldown.
Well, the Blink Ravage can help them in this next fight. It's just a case of whether he'll keep it under wraps, just able to surprise them with it. But I suppose it's a case of they'll be expecting it if he hasn't purchased an item in so long. And now Queen of Pain, just continue it up top. Has currently got 2 bits of the Ags and Sage's Master in there. But so what do Empire need to do? Obviously, they're behind as it is. They need to try and look into getting something. But, okay, we're looking at, 7,500 gold towards VG at the moment. Isn't the end of the world. They can get some spree gold back. They can get their way into it. BKB being built on Resolution. If they can get that, that'll help them out.
No, my biggest problem is Super has his BKB already. It's just like fighting a god right now. And the biggest problem for Empire is... Are they initiating out mid lane?
Yeah, FY is getting focused down on him. Spot his blade out. Focus gets focused, tries to charge a bit, but he's going to get popped by the Purge, and he goes down. Now Fenrir walking forward some more, and we'll just back out from each other. They do have the sight of the high ground as well.
Yeah, that's at least a 1 kill. How much is that? Only about 800 gold change, so still, it's looking very, very bleak for them. If they had a Roshan killer, like any minus armor or any way to really take it down fast, it could be great, but they really have nothing to help them out in doing it, and that's a great comeback mechanic, but they're not going to have it this game.
Yeah, Armlet now out onto the Life Stealer. So we talk about them getting like through these fights, just barely surviving. Now you've got to take into account Armlet and Yoki getting focused down, but Super's just on his case. There's the Gush, but Super's just tanked the tower to the back, and he's going to try and focus this down. There's now Fortification being used, but Super doesn't seem to be in any threat of losing this tower at the moment. And Yoki will blink forward, gets the Egg Smash off. Now Super wants to come in more, will pump his BKB. There is a Purge available, which is nice to kite him through that 10-second BKB usage. So at least they get that out, but now Yoki's going to get ulti by the Spirit Breaker, smashed around, and he will go down. Godlike Super, 18 minutes into the game.
I mean, they got a BKB charge. That's the best they can hope for.
Yeah.
Dwindle it down or something. Oh man. And
Illusion's just clearing this ward.
Ice already has eggs too. All the heroes are so tanky. They all have more than 1,000 HP at 18 minutes in. Even some are closing in on, Super's closing in on 2k. And well, I just don't know how they kill any of the heroes now.
Well, I talked about the potential for Empire's teamfight, but it's really just not been there. Like, from minute one, obviously Vici had that skirmish in the woods with Empire. They had the clash, and they were able to get, able to like come away fairly even from it. But from then on, it's been pretty much VG's story. But 1.8k gold onto the Bristleback, and you talked about him being a god. What does this god want next? Like,
I think it's Sanjin and Yasha.
Yeah, it will really help with that movement speed, because you get the Tether onto a Gyro and he's moving very fast, so being able to chase him down and get that maim off, and it looks like Empire are going to see if they can catch something here. They've got the smoke off, walking straight into Super. Super does have his BKB available, there's pings out, they throw the Purge straight away, and Dragonite goes in, unfortunately unable to get the start off before Super's already BKB'd, so the Purge has already been used. Now they're turning it onto Resolution. Resolution taking this fight as goes BKB, nice disruption, stops the charge, but now we see the Super on the Silent on the side will focus down Fenrir, gets the kill off there, and that always want to fly will be ultied by Ice there with that Queen of Pain. There's now going to be a relocate out as well as the cooldown, which will slow down Super and Co. But now Resolution turns around, gets the stop, which is nice. He was going to get away regardless, but he will still go down to this exchange. Io going back into this fight now. He's going to be, relocated defensively from top. I missed that. I didn't realize he was actually top of the start of that fight. So there's going to be a hastering down bot, and they will be focusing down towards Roshan.
Yeah, they really need to find a way just to get the pick off on Super. Even if you blow a Ravage for him, I mean, he's the top net worth dog. That's the really only comeback, but he's going to be picking up the Aegis here. Yeah. This is just too much right now.
I mean, you can't kill him once. You got to kill him twice. This is a grim stroke. They will actually give the Aegis to Ice there.
Oh, there's hope. There's hope.
Hope for taking down the Bristle Menace. Yoki will now be rotating towards the jungle, seeing if he can get some more gold out here. The blink hasn't been able to catch many people yet, but the BKB is now on, 8 seconds? So another charge used, but again, they lost Resolution. Silent now being charged out top. He is building that Black King bar. He's not too far off it. But Aloha Dance on the sidelines, they're just going to be backing out together. And FY will just cancel that charge.
It's not looking as bad as I thought for Empire. They're only down about 9,000 right now. I thought it'd be 10 times worse. And the thing that they can really use to come back into this game is still Dragonite getting that Shadow or the Silver Edge here. He can still go for it, or he might go for the Blink Dagger. Either one's fine, but still, they're putting on so much pressure right now.
Finds Yoki, just close straight away, and Yoki won't be able to blink out. There's going to be actually no need for the ultimate from Spirit Breaker. Just hold it, just focus down Yoki, but there's going to be the Ravage. We'll get an Active Smash as well. Queen of Pain now turns up. He ravaged and he was going down either way, but they won't now have Ravage for 140 seconds. He is dead for 40 of those, but...
Yeah. No Ravage.
Always want to fly, able to get back up high ground. The team is just being forced away from these towers. Aloha Dance sitting at the bot ring will grab out an illusion, and will just be going towards that bot tier 1. But they're like, okay, we can't take the fight, we've lost Tide, we'll see if we can get at least a tower. Well, a tower just on 3 HP, may I add. So, Fortification use as they go in to get that one slap off.
Who gets it?
On the sidelines.
The creeps got it. They lost.
The creeps will be the MVP there and able to finish the tower. Not what they really wanted onto Empire, but now there's going to be a charge just heading down towards bottom. This tower is just being focused as it happens. There could be a blink forward, always want to fly sign on the side. There's the blink from Pop. The disruption's there. Now Hal runs forward.
They had a Ravage.
No Ravagers, you're saying. BKB's now popped onto Resolution. He needs to go forward and catch something, but these people are just going to take the tower and they don't care at this moment. Now Super turns his BKB on and he's like, now it's my time to shine. Goes for the fight, cooldown is used. Silent gets bashed up by FY and they will just stand their ground. How with the armor can now rage. Super still standing, will go down. Silent able to get back into his base. Age is now being used. No,
I just got 1,000 gold.
Oh my lord, that is a lot. Damage application out onto Queen of Pain. There's going to be a rocket out to them as well. Baron stand on the side, getting hit by the Anchor Smash as well as the Gush, trying to attack them down. There's going to be a cast now bouncing out onto them. And Silent will just Rocket Barrage and run after them. Now Rocket coming on to the Queen of Pain and won't really matter because they're not chasing at this point. But yeah, sorry, you were saying about gold.
Yeah, where's that show fight
there
recap?
We go.
They got so much from that. And they did that without a Ravage. The biggest key factor for that team fight was Silent having the BKB up and the Bristleback not. So really well played, I want to say, from Empire, kind of kiting them around here and there. And you saw Ice Ice Ice. He really wanted them to initiate him because he had the Aegis. He played really aggressive there. That's what you want to have. And them use all his spells on him. But it turns out they really were saving all their cards in the gyro, and he was able to bring down Super. So well played so far from Empire. And that's them kind of getting back in this game.
Spirit Breaker's now picked up a Vlad's full staff out onto the Tide. Yeah, the fight kind of started. Dragonite on Resolution, Popper's BKB ran at the enemies. Then it looked like Lifesteal's like, okay, well, we're back up and now we'll go back in. But oh, here we go, there's a catch. Always want to fly is just going to die, I'm afraid. But when you get charged and all-mode from a Queen of Pain, Sonic Wave, you are going to die as the Shadow Demon.
They had vision of him. He was de-warding. Poor guy, didn't see it coming. But
goes down, but dies for a cause at least.
It's like a train.
Yeah.
Got hit by a train.
That is a good metaphor for Spirit Breaker. He will hit you like a train. And we're going to see this Super just getting more and more of an issue. But like they're saying, they can deal with him. If he picks up an AC now, this is going to be harder for them to take. But I don't know, like that last fight, if they're able to kite it, if they're able to just fight back and forth, and obviously they have the high ground to do it. Like you said, they took it without the Ravage, so imagine that fight with a Ravage. There's still hope. Yep,
there's still a lot of hope. I think the biggest problem is just how going for the armlet first instead of the Saint and Yasha. That kind of slows his progression down now. Normally you'd see him having the Saint and Yasha as well as having half of his Skull Basher complete. Like once they get the Skull Basher and the Assault Caress up on him, then it could be good, really good. I'm kind of curious to see what they do. Actually, never mind. Speaking of Assault, Super's going to be the one building that.
Yeah.
I think he has it.
He will.
No.
He's got his chain out. Well, he just needs to grab his.
He needs 1500-ish.
Yeah, Maxstone out. And FY will just charge towards bottom, but this isn't a charge they can commit to, so it's kind of nothing at the moment. Looking at farm-wise, Bristleback, top of net worth, but nowhere near the lead he had earlier. Gyro is close on his tail. Smoke now currently used.
Yeah, look at the CS too. They've been doing a really good job kind of coming back into this with the CSing of Silent.
Yeah, it's a case of, okay, we might be losing towers, but let's make sure we're getting something for it, be it creeps or be it just like some sort of exchange. Always want to fly pretty far out here, but unfortunately no one breaks Hal's smoke. Close, but not quite there. So, Roshan, not available yet, but no Aegis, so no need to worry about thinking for that. So it could be a case of VG just want to play it safe until they secure next to Roshan. Or they can take in this one, could be a blink into mid from Queen of Pain, just gets that scream off, just gets the last hit and heads back.
Yep.
If a Scythe gets finished up onto Quap, this could be an issue.
Right.
Blink forward, get the Scythe off before these able to get BKBs, and these heroes couldn't go down.
Yep. It's all going to be on. He kind of anchor smashed Hal right there. That was pretty funny.
Just blinks in, anchor smash, and just, I see you, man, and then just backs out. So they are going to just get this tower, focusing it down. There is a provocation, but do they really want to fight for this? Yoki is ready. There's now a medallion out onto the IO. He is going to get open wounds. Will just four-star himself away. Really nice just having that four-star. Open wounds comes out. You're just, okay, I'll slide myself back, and then be able to re-engage. Spirit Breaker charging away towards top. That lane's pushed in, so he wants to just be able to deal with that. And we've got lifesteal there as well.
Yep, and the D word comes out. So Empire doing a really good job controlling the vision on their side of the map. I would say they've definitely de-warded everything that's been thrown at them. So Vici are going to have to play, you know, a little bit aggressive. They can always Spear Breaker charge for the vision, so that's always nice to have. And I really do love Tidehunter picking up the Force Staff here. Question is, does he go for... I'm kind of worried, right? They kind of need a Shiva's on him as well as a Refresher. You need to have 2 Ravages, but at the same time, you also need to really help out against this Bristleback and the Nazogul, and obviously he's going for the Assault, so you need some way to counteract the negative armor buff from him too.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the right call. It is hard, because he's obviously trying to farm up where he can, but then you've got the Gyro trying to soak up as much as he can. It's hard to distribute it. Look at the Dragon Knight, he's now sitting on 2.7k. You still think it's worth him going for that Silver Edge? Because obviously that 40% damage reduction as well as being able to teleport his passives is...
The problem is they only have 1 Initiate hero, and that's in the... he's playing AFY.
Yeah, he's thought he was maybe a bit okay. He's just like, alright, I'll charge you. You forced me back. Silent just there, able to rocket barrage him a bit, and then they will continue together and wait. AC now up onto Bristleback.
Yeah, it's either AC on Dragon Knight or... I don't think this is a blink. The problem is with me, you always want to have 2 Initiate heroes in Dota. And then you have Tide already, but then you want to have the Dragon Knight as well. So you're able to instantly blow up people, and they're TPing top.
Yeah, they want to go in. They will just cancel the TP. Okay, right, never mind. Well, we've juked out. They are going to just probably trade Tower then. Always want to fly, we'll get the disrupt, but he is very far out. He's just going to pay the price for being this deep. So he goes down, buys him a little bit of extra time, but Empire don't even go for that tower bomb. We'll just be running back.
It's kind of interesting. Yeah, they should have probably TP'd to the tier 3 instead of the tier 2. They weren't expecting them to maybe all be there. Maybe they expected people to be sitting behind the Spear Breaker, but nonetheless, Shadow Demon going down. At least they will be de-warding a lot though, still.
Yeah, that is true. Super. Walks into Tide. Tide still has that force available, so there's no real threat of death there on Yoki. And they can go their own way. Scythe now purchased out on Ice. And I don't know if you saw, but Dragon Knight just picked up his Shadow Blade as well. Although saying that, Witch Doctor Fenrir now has a gem. So whether it has the effectiveness is going as initiation, but it can still be used for its active in the middle of a fight. Doesn't matter if you can just still be seen. But
oh yeah, the biggest thing is for you to use your Silver Edge on the Bristleback. As long as you can get it off on him and then focus him down, then it'll be great. But the problem is, if they don't do it soon, Super's gonna have the Aegis, and here they go mid.
Yeah, Super getting pretty down. There's a Ravage there. It's everyone Warren's taken down, and Super will die. Ravage used, relocate, and yeah, he's sitting at buyback at the moment. But
okay, he could technically buy back, and they could maybe try to go high ground, but it's probably too soon in the game to do that.
I don't feel they feel that.
They're not really pressured to do
it.
Yeah, I agree, but it's just things to think about in the later stages of the game when Ravage is on cooldown.
Sure, yeah. Monkey King Bar now purchased out onto the Gyro. So Silent now sitting with that Monkey King Bar on top of him. That's nice. That's really going to help their air damage output, especially as in these fights, a lot of them are going pretty low, but just unable to be finished off here. So, Courier flying out towards bot. That's going to be another smoke. There is a ward across here, unfortunately. Just not able to see him. So, sitting out of sight, they could just be going back out and then smoke and see what they can find. Remember, they got that gem, so they are going to keep the vision locked down, and Roshan is available.
Yep, as I'm talking about, Lifestealer has his Basher here, going to be going for the Abyssal Blade most likely next. And that's when you really need to have your Butterfly on the Gyrocopter, but instead he opted for the MKB. I want to say it's a good item to have on him, just because you already have the attack speed bonus coming in from the Wisp, but you still need to find a way to get evasion on Silent, and he'll probably just go for the Satanic next. It's still going to be dicey in the team fights though.
Well, I already got that medallion. That could be building up towards Solar Crest very shortly. 1.3k gold onto him, so if he gets that Solar Crest up, that can really help his ability. And there's going to be Roshan going down. Aegis now picked up, and that's going the way of Super, able to have the DD for that, and just gets that kill. Silent and Aloha Dance will just be
They need to relocate. Just blow it. Yeah, there we go.
And they are.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
I will just pay the price here. The top tower will go down. Wasn't denied out.
Pay the iron price.
Io just returns, embraces death, and dies with dignity.
You know what he should have done? He should have bought a glimmer cape there and glimmered out.
That would have been big, especially with the gem carry not there. But now, speaking of plays in the mid lane, Resolution tries to try and run away. Unfortunately, the gem carrier is here for this. That
they have
took it out
ulti.
the West.
Okay, there he goes. Run away, Yoki. Run away.
Yoki able to escape, does have Ravage. No buyback onto the Shadow Demon. There is a buyback available on Dragon Knight and the IO.
Dragon Knight doesn't have his ultimate, so he's pretty useless even if he buys back.
Yeah.
And this is looking extremely good for VG now. Empire kind of had a little bit going, but now this is looking like an easy set of racks.
Well, it's like that point where you're behind and it's like you have to do so many flawless fights and it takes one mistake, and now Yoki trying to run back, buys a bit of time. There's going to be the rage and the BKB. Yoki can't do anything apart from accept his death. He goes down. The Hex was used away as it should be low, but Silent now getting helped up by the IO, but is it enough to save his life? No! Sonic Wave is there, and they're now being forced back to their pool as the tier 3 is getting
Strange
beaten
name
down.
plus vicious nasal blue. Blue. It just can't run.
You can't escape it, and there's another tether. Unfortunately, the Taskers there always want to fly. Is going to die. Will go down. Io tries to run away, and VG are just doing what they please in this space at this point. 37 for 14. They can just go for more, and there's only a buyback onto Io. As you said, no Dragon Form for 33 seconds. They still got the Aegis.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Tough times.
They say vicious and then
Dire's
viscous.
middle barracks.
I don't even know anymore. Is it?
I'm not sure if you said.
I think it's viscous.
Yeah, it makes more sense to be viscous than vicious.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I definitely just noticed that. All of a sudden, I was like, wait, what did I? Okay, whatever.
And
Meaningly, this game's pretty much over though, and they have all the items they need, the team fight, the Aegis, and yeah, with the dive middle, that's secured VG's victory.
It's now Ravage up with the Dragon Knight, so they aren't giving up yet. Dragon Knight walks forward. It's going to be a TP out. Unfortunately, they can't stop that. Rage TP, unfortunately. So, Queen of Pain taking the Ancients. Well, the stat there was there. Pushing that off. There's now going to be a BKB for the next fight, and there is still a Aegis if they just want to go in, top themselves up, grab the BKB, go in and take the fight. Now, looking at buyback stats, they really... Feels like the game is theirs. They just need to go for one last push. 2 minutes on the Aegis reclaim.
I mean, even if they have double ravaged for this fight, I don't know if it's going to be enough. He needs to kind of... he needs about, what, 800 more? Yeah, for the refresher recipe. So he kind of has to sell his bottle and magic wand. I don't
If
know.
Silent is unharmed throughout a full double ravage, he can deal a lot of damage, but it's just a case where you talk about this hypothetical situation, it's just not really seem that possible unless there is some major play now pulled out from Empire. So let's see if they're able to do it. Aladdin's just sitting here scouting out and trying to get whatever farm he can in the woods, but the enemies are very close.
I mean, Aloha Dance is playing really aggressive here. He's trying so hard to get
Will
that.
And now Resolution pops his ult just to focus down that Queen of Pain illusion, but Super will just throw out some goo. But the Shadow Blade has now been used.
They're so close to their items too. They almost have 4 staff on Aloha over here. I mean, always want to fly. They almost have the the Solar Crest on the Wisp, and they almost have Refresher on Tide. If they could, I mean, that's their only
All of it
chance in this
combined,
game.
Yeah. We'll see if they can hold at least for a couple of minutes, but they're back with the Solar Crest as well. Obviously, they do have the Monkey Bar onto Gyro, but taking very little damage, as well as the fact he still has the Aegis Resolution, just trying to get that splash through. There's the Anchor as well. Just seeing if they can keep this tower. And at the moment, it's working.
Yoki's gonna sell his magic wand. Do it. Do it. Do it.
There we go. Refresher has been purchased, so they will have the Refresher Ravage for this. Solar Crest now out onto Io. The items are stacking up.
There's hope. There's a glimmer of hope.
And the Aegis has now been reclaimed, so...
But there's no glimmer on Empire, so...
No.
Lost.
The fort's still there. Leicester is sitting inside Queen of Pain at the moment. Just ready and waiting. But
yeah, surprising enough, there is no glimmers on either side. But, I mean, you don't really need to get one if you're on the side of VG. There's not too much magical damage coming out from either side. There's just a ton of physical, so this isn't really a glimmer game.
Yeah, this... apart from actually using it for the stealth alone, which, as you said, like VG have had a gem, so it's not really that useful. And there's going to be the blink in from Queen of Pain. Will just pop BKB straight away. The Hex now onto a low dance. The charge come through as well. Super. Just BKBs continues to run into them. A low dance again. Ulted up. And there's going to be Ice cleared up shot with the back lines. Will nearly get focused down. Will go down here. Just at the steps of the pool, but now Yoki walks forward some more. Remember, they aren't getting an objective. It's going to be a gush onto Fenrir. Try to focus him down, and Silent just walks forward, get that rocket barrage off. The rocket will hit onto Fenrir. He goes down, but now stand behind. We've got Hao. Just, again, rage TPs, does all the abyssal.
UKB proc. Oh. Silent had one shot, one opportunity to get that MKB shot. That could have been a... They got a huge streak, though.
Yeah, let's have a look at that fight recap. 2,974 gold going the way of the Radiant, minus 457. But that was a fight without Roshan, so next, that'll be Aegis and Cheese, wasn't it?
Yeah, it will be. Yeah, this will be the third.
It would be. Cool. I wasn't too sure at the top of my head there. And there is the gem down here. Titan are holding on to that. So Resolution walking forward does have 2.7k gold. See if you can find anyone. FY stand here with DD and a Hammer's Halberd. Looks like Resolution shouldn't be going for this kill. FY just farming around the corner. No Shadow Blade up for 13 seconds. Could be walking straight into his loving arms. FY's here. May think he's alone, but surprise, it's me, How all along. Comes through with the Abyssal. Oh wait, he thought this was it. There's now going to be a relocate in. FY has to run away. Blame out being pulled. The BKB's here. How wants to desperately finish off a low hard dance. It's going to be a cast to hold him in place a second with the Devil. Able to
all the misses.
And there's going to be a Ravage, but unfortunately doesn't save his life in time. There's a second Ravage available, but Yoki's already probably refreshed. He's going to run. The Silent goes away. He gets hexed up, but he's already used his Ravage. Now Silent is going to just fool him by the looks of it. The Queen of Pain will just focus on the Tide on the side. Wait, did the Tide not get hit by that Sonic Wave? He seems very healthy.
No, he didn't. He forced staffed away.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Well, but Yoki gets away, but unfortunately, double Ravage used. You do have a buyback onto Gyro. DK has a buyback as well. No buyback on Aya. There's one Rax remaining. You have got creeps pushing in mid as well.
Yeah, this is pretty much over. No Ravages. I was going to compliment him for holding the Ravages, and then they were just used ineffectively because they were just putting that awkward situation because there was a lifestealer that you can't account for in a...
You think you might be like, oh, okay, I've run into one here. And then again, the Spirit Breaker wouldn't have been no easy kill, but there is the bash straight away, but the Disruptor will get a nice Disruptor. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough to save his life. Silent will go down. Yoke's in trouble now. They're all running away. And it looks like Empire will be crumbling here to VG just running at them. Super wants to go through for more, but there's going to be more buybacks. This tower's now being focused. They're just calling, okay, let's focus these towers. Queen of Pain now able to blink Power Sleeps, not stunned, able to actually go back in, decides to blink it aggressively. Now Resolution getting focused as well. Will pop his BKB, but still gonna die. Only Yoki survives. Cool GG, save Yoki's life. But GG well played. VG take this game, Empire. What can you say with a game like that, man?
I think they got really too aggressive in the jungle earlier. As we were saying, they got 2 kills and then they could have just got out, but they got really greedy and they could have had an amazing start to the game. Instead, it kind of went really poorly because of that. Then the rotations just coming out from VG. Honestly, they were on the back foot ever since Yoki didn't TP top and come to that team fight, and that really hurt them the most, I want to say. And then ever since then, they've been on the back foot. And it was really hard for them to come back into the team fights once the Bristleback got so big. They had no answer for him. And once he got the BKB, there was just no stopping him.